the world of drag racing, it has been announced that Josh Hart will move from the cockpit of this race car to the cockpit of Brittany Force's race car and will take over the driving duties of the John Force Racing Top Fuel dragster. That was wild.
We're in such a unique era of drag racing, and I feel like silly season came a little bit early this year, but now that everything's coming out, it had to happen early because there were so many dominoes that had to fall in order to get to the finish line of the last domino.
100%, and they had to, like, when do we release this information? Well, maybe we'll do it this way, and all of a sudden dominoes started to fall, and they had to release the information. I'm excited for Josh. He's going to get a great opportunity. I spoke with him on WFO Radio. The sponsorship of R&L Carriers has been announced to be leaving Josh and going to Elite Motorsports with Richard Freeman and Tony Stewart as the driver. But had both on the show back to back, and they basically said, like, a lot of people were wondering, hey, did Richard steal R&L Carriers from Josh Hart? And there was a lot of bad blood, and they cleared it up right on the air. Now, there's multiple business-to-business relationships going on. They could do it better than what I was doing. I don't want to be a team owner. I want to drive. I've got a business that I already run, and was out of bandwidth. And so it worked out, I think, as well as it could have possibly worked out. .380 with a 1.322. Dan Mercier, your new #1 qualifier. Josh Hart right alongside 381, 329. So they are 1-2, a nice side-by-side pair of Top Fuel dragsters. 380 and 381 separated by 100. One of the big reasons you want to go to your weekly track, try to win a track championship, try to be on the team, go to the bracket finals, win the bracket finals, you get to come here.
We get a good look at Krista right there, one of our resident photographers. She walked right past me this morning and I didn't even know it was her. She made this entire costume and all of that makeup on her face she did herself. She is an absolute queen.
Is yours better?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Mine's for comedic effect. Hers is actual art.
One of the great characters here in NHRA, and that's one of the best things. Everybody will tell you, you talk to people who work in and around the sport. The cars are cool, but it's the people that keep you coming back. Krista is one. That's her hobby, and this is one of her tame costumes.
It is.
Because she needed to be able to get it on a plane, needed to be able to get it here, right? Right. That is, some of the stuff she has done has been wildly extravagant, but getting it to the location is a bit of a challenge, being able to get ready. A lot of effort put in.
Left-hand lane, Brittany Force. Right-hand side, Sean Langdon. Brittany, of course, the track record holder. She's got 5 #1s this year. And I think 13 top speeds of the meet.
That checks
It's
out.
just getting humorous at this point.
I got to tell you, we were at the Stampede of Speed as a Friday night. We set up the crowd. Billy Meyer had done a burnout. And we were just all desperate to see Brittany run 340 miles per hour. And it's gotten to the point where you can anticipate it and hope for it. There's no guarantee.
It's almost a wait.
Will you see it? People bought tickets to maybe see it. And Brittany delivered. The folks at the Texas Motorplex put out a whole video. And Brian Loans is in there hyping it up. I was part of it too. And it was just great that she delivered for the race fans. Now, could it happen here this weekend?
And Sean Langdon, #3 back in points by 159. It's still possible for him. He almost, I mean, not completely, almost has to go low in this round. And the next one, and the next one, and the next one to get there.
Sean put out a release in the weekly press release for Coletta Motorsports, and he said something that I understand and relate to, that he is going to be racing aggressive these next 2 races. He's going to be on the attack. He knows he has to win.
And he puffs the tire.
Brittany Force, 3:37.92 with a 3:75.2. Brittany Force puts 0.05 of a second on the field. Brittany Force is your new #1 qualifier. Not quite a track record.
Close.
The track speed record is 3:38.17. But that's what Q2s are for.
That is what Q2s are for. That's what Friday evenings are for. And if you take a look, play an NHRA replay, you see Sean just drive right into tire smoke with Brittany. Just beautiful run.
And I just can't help but think about Josh Hart. Like every time that car goes down the racetrack, Josh Hart is thinking,
that's
oh my goodness.
pony.
That's going to be the car that I drive. I'm gonna have an opportunity to win. Chevrolet accessories on board with Brittany. Brittany in her final season
For now.
as a driver for now. Going to go and attempt to start a family, recently married. Everybody is very excited for Brittany. I think Brittany has done a great job in her tenure driving that car. But the sport marches on.
Now we got 13 cars here. You really want to have number one qualifier, so you have a bye in the first round. Brittany with 5 number ones so far this season is currently sitting at number 1, but we got Justin Ashley and Doug Coletta. Doug having 8 number ones so far this season.
Get a little emotional here. We're here in Vegas. We're watching your daughter here. She's done incredible things, but this is a new era for John Force Racing. So watching your daughter finish this season, what's old Papa feeling?
Well, I always wanted to see her do good. Who wouldn't be proud of their kid, especially a girl in one of these hot rods, right? But she's learned the trade like Brittany and Courtney, and I'm just really no, I'm sorry, she is Brittany.
She is Brittany.
Yeah, and Ashley, and I'd like to see her go out and win. Every week she seems to run low ET. Grubnick has a handle on that. But that don't get you win lights, so let's see what happens here. But let me tell you, no matter in the end what happens, no one's more prouder than their children than her mother and me.
It's been awesome to see. Thanks, John.
Thank you.
It is 3:38:17. The last time we were in this situation, Brian, at the Stampede of Speed.
This record is going to get yeeted right now. It is.
Yeeted?
Oh, it is going to. It'll be yeeted into the desert, into a shallow grave.
And I think she's hungry. She wants it this weekend because this is her next to last race.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Before she takes some time off.
We have look at that. Instant graphic support of our comments. Track record of 365.2 ET.
I feel like that's safe.
338.17.
365.2,
No.
I would flip over backwards. The 338.17.
Nah, 338.
Very vulnerable.
Yeah.
Well, what if she does? Right? Yeet it. Let's go. I want to see it.
338.17. The Chevrolet Accessories colors. Monster Energy. The 2-time Top Fuel champion of the world. Kind of jokingly said she's been like the Johnny Appleseed of 340-mile-an-hour runs this season. She's been dropping them at tracks all across the country. Josh Hart's car is a solid mid-70s car. It's what it's been all season long. It's what it's been for 3 years. It'll run 373 when it's cold out. It'll run 375 when it's hot out, and that's kind of where it lives. But Brittany can absolutely blow the scoreboards over.
The eyes of a champion, Brittany Force. Look at that. And what do you do if you're Josh Hart? You will be driving that car next year.
Maybe look over at Envy when she's pulling away from me at the 8th mile.
Check out the rear end.
I want to see a triple zero here.
Oh, here
Brittany
we go.
Force is hooked up and rolling.
she's going.
And Brittany Force goes 3:38.85.
Come
Track
on.
record on speed. Fastest run in the history of the Strip at Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
She does it again. We don't get a 340, but we get another track speed record. And Brittany Force knocks Doug Coletta off the throne of tires. Let's go to Jason Galvin on the starting line.
With David Grubnick, the fastest crew chief in Las Vegas Motor Speedway history. Now, the track record in speed, but the ET, the important part, number one qualifier. You earned the bonus money tonight, and you've positioned this team in a great spot heading into the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, we're happy with our performance so far. We've gone down the racetrack every run, so, that's the key to it all. So there's probably more out there, but we're very happy with that. We get the points. We get us, obviously, we're number one, so, we'll see how tomorrow goes, but we just got to keep going down the racetrack.
Listen, did you know that we just saw Brittany Force claim Las Vegas Motor Speedway track speed record? That is awesome.
That is awesome, and that's what she has done all season long. When she starts a family, and we remember the life and career of Brittany Force as an active drag racer, we're going to remember this season of performance.
And as predicted, the yeet. The yeet was achieved.
Here she goes again.
The header flames leaving the starting line absolutely phenomenally gorgeous. Super slow-mo shot. And what a great combo we have had this evening with Nitro Funny Car and Top Fuel. Round 2 qualifying. The action will continue here at the Strip at Las Vegas Motor Speedway as the helmet been going to get removed from Brittany, who will collect the $3,500 from Ted Wien's Complete Automotive. And we will catch up with Brittany in a moment. But this is our broadcast schedule for the rest of the weekend. And due to FCC regulations, Justin Nunley will not be on any of these shows.
No. I don't play well with the FCC, But if they ask me to come back, I'll be here.
Hell yeah, you're coming back.
Yeah.
Do you want to get lane choice for final eliminations on Sunday?
She has the Jason Voorhees mask on as Brittany Force has made her way up. She's reading the time slip, and Listen, I don't know if it's an upgrade over the witch hat, but it's certainly a modification.
It's a downgrade on what we normally see with Brittany, but I appreciate how much fun she is having over the course of this year. 10 years ago, Brittany Force would have been very serious about this moment, and now she throws on a mask, a costume. Let's go down, check in with David Freiberger and our champ.
I would say that Brittany is having fun with this. You know, you have won here 3 times. You're the defending champion. You have 5 #1 qualifiers this season. Doug has 8. Do you think this is going to hold so that you can wrap it up with 6?
I'm sorry, I completely missed that question. I'm distracted right now.
Understandable. Do you think your ET is going to hold, or are you going to be #1 qualifier at the end of tomorrow?
I hope so, but you know, tomorrow is a whole new day of racing, and this track's great. The conditions have been really good, so we'll have to wait it out and see. But a 69, that was right what we're aiming for. Awesome for this team. You know, Chevy accessories this weekend, but all of our sponsors, Monster Energy, HendrickCars.com, Chevrolet, all of them.
Well, David Grubnick actually used the words, "I'm very happy with that." So that was cool. And you did win the $3,500 from Ted Ween Auto. There it goes right there for the Trick or Traction contest in Q2 for Top Fuel.
Thank you very much, Dave. We always love supporting businesses in this sport that support our sport. And if you live in the greater Las Vegas area, Ted Wheaton's Automotive, they're hardcore racers. They support this racetrack. The family races multiple generations of the sportsman categories. Jennifer down there is a sportsman racer, and it's just great that they stepped up to be a part of their own home national event.
Debuting a brand new dragster here this weekend, a beautiful car, really amazing stuff. So if you're in the area, again, head by Ted Ween's when you need your auto service.